Meow, 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 meow.
Inks, ink, Henry, inks. Okay, so these inks, this one has an abstract background, and I do those ahead of time. The abstract backgrounds are inspired by your fur babies and my deep, deep, deep love of all their personalities. And I think about different fur babies when I make them to try to capture a variety of personalities so that I can match them to your portrait. Wow, my hand is just in the way. Hello hand, goodbye hand. Look, it's an ink. These inks are done with a Pentel brush. They are ink brushes, and no, I do not have any guidelines when I'm doing this, so it is all free-handed. It is all from looking at your reference photos, and it's all sketched out. These are sketches. They are relatively quickly done. It's why they are more affordable, just like the impastos. I know that they're very special and unique, and I try to make sure the prices are fair, not just for me, but also for you. For time spent, for skills that take it, skill sets that take it, skill sets that require, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. So these are definitely more of the more affordable kind of options for pet portraits. I think that they're really timeless. Honestly, I feel they're really fun, they're really timeless, and the quick sketches just are like very, I don't know, classy? Is classy the right word? Classy is the right word. What do you guys think? Drop down in the comments below what you think is a good adjective for these guys. Please be nice. I'm always nervous when I say like drop down a comment because I'm just like, what are people gonna say? You guys have been so supportive so far though. But anyways, this is Henry. Isn't he so cute? He's a little cork. He's hairy. He's got like like lots of tuft in his ear. Ta-da! I love it when you guys give me a challenge. This is definitely more of a challenge. It's not just a face, it's a full body. And when you add the full body, especially at a fun angle as this one is with the toe being sticking out, you have to kind of mark things out like what I'm doing right now. I'm being very mindful of how big the head is compared to the feet, looking at the negative space. What that means is the space not of what the object or dog occupies, but the space around it, like the empty space between ear to paw to elbow, all that kind of negative space area helps a lot, because I think when you draw the object, your brain wants it to make sense, and so sometimes when that happens, something so disproportional, where you can see that the feet come out way more and there's an angle he's laying down, your brain wants to make it right and make it flat. And so by looking at the negative space, it kind of tricks your brain and makes you see it for what it is. And I think that's a huge part of practice of doing figure drawing, doing still life drawings. I think every artist of every background at any skill level continues to practice doing such kind of drawings, more traditional methods, so that we can train our brains to see things differently and change our perspectives when need be. So anyways, look at this guy. He's on a couch. He has pillows everywhere. He's like the most chill doodle ever. This is like what I want to be all the time, just hanging out on a couch, feet up in the air, like I just don't care. I'm going in, adding a lot of details, cleaning up the lines, adding the shadows, and signing for red. Ta-da! We got the kitty cats. All right, when you guys order 2 or more, I pick abstracts that not only I think match your fur baby's personality, but also look good together. Because the point of this is to put on the wall, look at it forever, and that they can match and be together. So it's always fun for me, and a really fun, like, I don't know, curation of like finding the right abstracts to both match personality and be a great duo together. Wow, my hand is just in the way. I'm gonna try to remember to move my hand out of the way or angle the camera more so you can see the details. You can't even see anything here. Oh look, there's an eyeball. I don't know how it came. It's like a magic hand. It just, look how fast it's going to. I'm just like, oh my gosh. My hand's like vibrating. Okay, so drawing out the kitty cats, getting the eyes, not that you could see it. Another fun thing about making these abstracts, it's finding that balance between too much and too little, right? Like I really love doing wide strokes, but you don't want to do too many strokes when you do abstract because it gets muddied. I like seeing the lines. I like seeing how, like, you know, how the scraping of the paint creates different dimensions on it, and I like how the ink kind of sets on there, and I think it really just brings a lot of personality to these portraits. I think it really brings life into it and motion to something that is a very still and serious thing, like seeing the portraits. Oh, this kitty cat's a black cat too, by the way. So a lot of people ask about black inks, like, is it just all black? No. If you want to send a really great photo reference, my highest for any pet, any color, anything, but especially black animals, take the photos outside. Take the photos outside, like in a shaded area, or by a big window with lots of natural light during the day, so that I can see the different dimensions and shadows on your cat or dog or fur baby. This one is, see, I'm looking at the eyes and the ears. I'm trying to match ratio because they are going to be next to each other. Or I assume if you want to put them next to each other that you can, and they would look like they belong together. Because, you know, sometimes with these, like, I can start higher or lower. So I want to make sure proportionately they're about the same. So anyways, yes, photos, references. I get a lot of photo references from, like, inside with your light on and it's yellow, and I'm just like, oh man, like I'm missing so much detail, and I'm missing so much, like, I'm missing the idea of what your fur baby's coat really looks like, and I don't want to make it too dark, you know? I don't want to make it too many lines with the ink brush. The more brush strokes I put in, the darker a cat looks, or a dog looks. I'm drawing cats, so we're saying cats. But those are like my suggestions. Daylight, middle of the day, by a very bright window or outside in the shade. Those photos do really, really well. Direct sunlight, not so much, because it could totally, like, I forgot what the word is. Another moment where I don't remember words. It can really be too much of a contrast, and the light and the highlights can just be like blowing away the whole photo and details. So anyways, kitty cat, meow, 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 meow. Try to get all the shadows in there, adding building textures. I love using the brush pen to get those stripes in there. I just think it makes it so wispy and fun, you know? This kitty cat has a little bit of a black. Oh, love these two, Fletcher and Zoe. Ta-da! Ta-da! Roofie! So this one was some oopsies. I had already drawn this one, and then I decided to, like, do it again because I accidentally forgot to, like, mark it off in my sheets. Guys, straight up right now, in this moment when this is posted, I am trying to adjust to it's bless the stress. That's what I keep telling myself, like, bless the stress, because I'm very fortunate to have a business that's growing and booming, and the problem is sometimes I don't know that I'm taking more than I can bite until I already bit into it. You know, there's two instances that reminds me of. One, when I bit into a giant ball of cheese during an anniversary dinner with JJ, and I was like, oh, let's order cheese because, like, JJ loves cheese, and it was just like fried ball. I'm like, oh, okay, do I just, like, pop it all in my mouth? And I did, and it was a mistake. It was bad. I choked. It was oily and gooey and hot, and it was a really fine restaurant. I couldn't eat anything else for the rest of the day because it was so pungent too. So I was like, kind of just not. The whole night was kind of ruined. for me. JJ found it highly entertaining. The second time I remember taking more than I could chew, literally, was in 4th grade when someone dared me to take a bite out of this popsicle, and I was like, heck yeah. I took a giant bite and it was so big I couldn't spit it out. I don't know how that worked out, but I couldn't spit it out. And then now whenever I see anyone bite into ice cream, I freak out. My whole body has a chill, and I'm just like, no. Anyways, point is to show you that I can do something like this. If you like doing inks with, like, you know, baseball, something fun and silly, happy to do it, guys. Just make sure you write it in the notes. Ta-da! Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Go ahead and hit subscribe, leave a comment, or you can visit my website or Instagram in the description below. Thank you!